A racist killer realizes cop finds
How
her
often have you
disturbing
talked about
secret.
killing someone? Oh, Lord. No, seriously.
This is
Oh, Lord.
30-year-old Victoria
Oh.
Worth being questioned about her husband's death.
Oh.
Months earlier, she had begun planning.
Oh, she's talking on Snapchat with Devil Daddy 13. Like, I'd rather it look like suicide. It's the only way. We need to get rid of that nay. We need to get rid of that nay. Wow. Devil Daddy 13. 30 on Snapchat. 30. Talking about murder, talking about crime.
Her husband Shane's murder, determined to make it look like a... That was until Shane's final words turned...
Did you see the one where the girl threw the cop car and crashes head first into a pickup at like 95 miles per hour? No. Oh, the quote unquote undercover cop killing somebody and having them in, it wasn't even his house, but having the body in the basement. That was another crazy one we seen.
The investigation upside down.
Shane, can you hear me?
I didn't do it.
Okay, everything will be all right.
Victoria
That's the first thing he says.
believed she had orchestrated the perfect murder, securing her husband's house, car, and fortune. But eventually, her arrogance would not only seal her fate, but also bring down the people around her.
Some days I just wish you would get in an accident, die or something. There's a lot of things that could be done to make it look like
This is the time to tell the truth.
I am. This wasn't planned. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh my God! That voice. Y'all, that voice. I am. This wasn't planned. This wasn't really supposed to happen. Oh, Lord.
At around 2:30 a.m. on September 26th, police in Minersville, Utah received a call from a resident who reported hearing a gunshot inside his garage. Corporal Cox quickly rushed to the scene, unaware that he was stepping into a carefully staged murder.
God damn. God damn. All off top.
Beaver
Like,
6, go ahead and send medical in. We're in the garage. All right, man, I got some help coming for you. Got one maybe through and through braid, through the chest, so we're gonna have to expedite some things here.
One through and through in the chest.
This is Shane Davis.
oh, shit. Look at Shane, man. Look at Shane, cuck ass. Damn, Shane. And I know you don't have no shame because, you know, racists, they already see life and their perspective is so skewed. Like, I mean, look at your wife. Look at what you sought after. Look at what you like. Yeah, this is Devil Daddy 13. Devil Daddy. Devil Daddy Davis 13. Yep. That's it. Look at him. Look at him.
He's still alive, but drifting in and out of consciousness. But before EMS could get him to the hospital, Shane managed to mumble something, a crucial detail that would become the first major clue in uncovering everything.
Looks like he's walked out to here. Just keep talking to us, Shane. You'll be good.
Shane? My name's Christine. I'm with the ambulance. If things go quiet, just keep going.
We're just gonna roll you back, Shane, okay?
Okay. He said he did not do it to himself. Okay.
With Shane insisting he didn't shoot himself, detectives began to consider that this was not a self-inflicted act, but attempted murder. The officer
And let's think about that too for a second. How morbidly conscious that we are about to be. If someone is going to go through with that act to harm themselves, don't, I don't know how to word this, but I'm gonna just come out and say it. Wouldn't they go the whole length? So I'm saying, why would one shoot themselves in the chest if they want everything to go away? They want everything to be ended. Why? Start there.
There counted 6 people in the house. While they were still seen as witnesses, their strange behavior and absence of people in the house self-inflicted act, but attempted murder. The officer counted 6 people in the house.
What the? You racist damn.
While they were still seen as witnesses, their strange behavior and absence of a gun would soon raise suspicion.
There's about 6 people in the house. Do you guys know Shane to own a pistol?
He does own a pistol.
Okay.
It's in my room with him. I'm married to him.
I don't see one out here anywhere, so I'm wondering where it's at.
Oh my God, you just snitched. You just snitched. Either on yourself or somebody else. Well, it's in my room with me, or it's in our room with me. So how did he get here? And where's the...
Nobody's seen a gun or anything like that. He's got a gunshot wound to his chest.
As Shane fights for his life on the way to the hospital, detectives turn their attention to his wife, Victoria Worth. What officers don't realize is that...
Ew, and why is your name spelled like that? Why is your name spelled like this? And you don't even have no self-worth. Wow. Who named you that? I hope y'all don't have a worth family, because y'all are worth less. Y'all are worth a piece of shit in the grass. Not even recycling with the earth. Y'all are just worth less pieces of shits. And does this bitch got a dog collar around her neck?
Oh my God! Trapaholics, real trap shit.
She's got a fucking dog collar.
That Victoria's mind is fixed on a dark thought. If Shane dies, she would inherit his house, car, and fortune. With this twisted fantasy in mind, Victoria would go on to unwittingly reveal just how much she despised Shane.
Is he gonna be okay?
I'll tell you later. That's all I can say. Was Shane arguing with anybody tonight?
Just a little bit with me over a stupid comment.
Yeah.
He's been drinking.
She's trying to over-articulate herself right now. Just been over-drinking over a stupid comment. Over a stupid comment, been drinking non-stop.
Just a little bit with me over a stupid comment. He's been drinking non-stop. He was driving. I told him to come home. He needed to stop it. That is a fight that has come out quite a bit between the two of us, is drunk driving because of his ticket last time, which scares me. I have a 2-year-old daughter in the home, and the only comment I had made that if he entered the home that I would protect at any cost necessary for my daughter's sake.
Yeah.
Sure.
Victoria claims that she and Shane got into a heated argument earlier that day. She also brings up his bad habit of drinking and driving, almost as if to shift blame, although no one has accused her of anything yet. But with 5 other friends still in the house, 5 more potential suspects entered the picture. But this is when Victoria starts throwing out even more...
What the fuck, man? Dirty ass white people, bro.
bizarre theories, further deepening the officer's suspicion that this wasn't a self-inflicted death at all.
Guys, any reason for anybody to cause Shane any harm? Anybody that may be involved with this that we might want to look at?
I don't know. He's got his fair share of enemies. Some
people
have issues with him because of him getting physical with me a while back in the past. He had left. He was drunk. I told him bring his ass home because last time he went out drunk driving, he ended up in jail.
So, guys, did anybody see Shane with a gun? Did he make any comments about harming himself?
I don't know. He's been drinking, and when he gets drunk, he gets kind of dumb. When he gets to drinking, he doesn't always make the smartest decisions.
What the fuck?
He has been going through a lot lately.
Her voice is pissing me. Her voice. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Her voice, bro.
Did anybody see Shane with the gun? Brandon, you discovered him?
I discovered him originally.
Racist people who are prejudiced, white people who are prejudiced and racist, they think they can't get caught because they think a lot of people who look like them are on their side. Right? It's like the white privilege thing, you know. They think that they have more people on their side than they actually do. And she's just on her phone, probably just looking around, shit, playing her little Candy Crush, playing a little fucking, her little daily games, her little racist game, you know. Probably shooting birds in the sky or something. And you discovered him. So where was the gun? And who shot it? You don't know with 6 people in the fucking house, including you. I'm done. I'm pausing.
Notice how Victoria stays glued to her phone while answering the police.
Yeah.
Almost as if she's reading from a script. With each claim, she further damages Shane's reputation, portraying him as an abusive
And she is saying this shit like she's in a fucking opera or she's in a, you know, this is a playwright. Now that I'm, you know, I mean, white people do pronunciate all their fucking vowels and all their words and all their, you know, annotations and whatnot. But that's a good point right there. I ain't really thinking about that. Like, she's reading the script. Damn right.
husband with many enemies. Corporal Cox is struck by the housemate's matching lack of reaction, completely unfazed by their friend being shot in the chest. But as the officers start analyzing the crime scene, they
shell-shocked,
uncover a clue that turns the residents from witnesses into prime suspects.
There's blood all the way around to the corner. Yeah, look at this. Here. He's come out to this point. Or tried to enter to this point. I don't see anything past here, Kai.
What do they have to say? Anything? Did you talk to them?
Yeah, I talked to his wife. She says it was just him and her arguing. That he's been drinking all day.
A trail of blood led from the garage into the kitchen, suggesting Shane Davis was either moved after being shot or had tried to escape, casting serious doubt on Victoria's version of events. Detectives pressed on, unaware that everyone but them knew who had shot Shane and why the gun was still missing.
Well, I don't know how well you guys know him, but he scares the living hell out of me.
Bro,
Since I do have a 2-year-old in my home, I will do whatever it takes in my power to protect my daughter at any cost necessary.
Now, you said Shane did have a pistol, from what you told me earlier.
He has a pistol. It's in my room. I can actually show it to you.
Yeah, just take me where and I'll look at it if you don't mind.
Yeah, we do have... He has his own gun, and I have a rifle.
Okay.
So, they're both in here.
Is that the only 2 firearms in the house?
Yeah, his is right there.
Okay.
So that's his.
Set that right there.
And I have a rifle, which is...
Okay, you can leave it right there, that's fine. What caliber?
7mm 08.
Neither of these have been fired.
This is so strange. She's so disgusting and so militant and so, like, peculiarly punctual. This is so fucking odd.
08.
Right there, that's fine.
That's how she's responded.
7mm 08.
Neither of these have been
Tin
fired.
Hut soldier?
And
7mm
these are supposedly the only 2 in the hall. Maybe we may have a shooter somewhere.
Cox examined the rounds in each gun and concluded that none had been fired. With this revelation, the detectives returned to question the residents, unaware that Victoria was about to accidentally reveal a crucial piece of information pointing directly to the shooter.
Well, do me a favor, guys. Just everybody hang tight right here. I'm going to come back and get a statement from everybody. And
Well, I don't know where my other partner is. I have 2. I'm polyamorous. He's been gone for a while, though. Long beforehand.
Okay.
So he left earlier today and has been out and about for a while.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, just hang tight right here, guys.
But just as the officers were about to leave, one of the residents revealed that Victoria's secret lover despised Shane and was seen leaving the house around the time of the shooting. He identified the man as Mike Miller, someone...
Oh my God!
The hell is that thing? Hell is that? Active criminal record. I don't put nothing past nobody. Besides nigga's name, Mike Miller, with gold hair. But this spawn of Satan looking motherfucker wouldn't bust a grape.
well known to police for his considerable criminal record. Finally, the police have a lead, marking the start of the hunt for their primary suspect. The officers were now on the lookout
this
for
probably
Mike,
him.
a likely suspect in Shane's death, or at the very least, someone with answers. A few hours later, after searching the nearby area, one car's license plate matched 27-year-old Mike Miller. To their surprise, Mike was compliant when approached and even agreed to come to the station for questioning. But while the officers expected denials and deflection, he would tell police exactly what had gone down.
He proceeded to walk towards me and ended up going through the garage. I know she tried to keep him out of the house by keeping him pinned to the door. For a minute, she kind of kept him there, and then he got kind of pretty physical with her. He grabbed her wrist and he shoved her. And I told him, like, Shane, I will shoot you. You need to let her go. He wouldn't listen. I did what I did to protect him. I shot him.
Without any pushback from the detectives, Mike admitted point blank that he shot Shane. But there was a reason for his unusual...
Her racist janky ass probably told him to shoot him, told him to shoot Shane, or his stupid racist ass shot him out of the spite, out of him wanting this racist balloon all to himself. Let's see where this goes.
honesty. He would soon claim it was all in self-defense.
She had me go tell him to shut the truck off, and I looked at him like, dude, I'm just telling you what I was told to tell you, because he does tend to...
Look at that. All cucks, too. She just love having cucks around her. She love having that, Jake. Beware of a grown-ass girl who is consistently stubborn. Consistently and consecutively belligerent. She loud, and then you have to protect her loudness because she's so belligerent and stupid and dumb out the mouth. Because she thinks she can't be touched, possibly because she is so boisterous, she's so loud, she's so assertive, so she thinks. She's so dominant. So she tells the man, the grown-ass boy with no nuts, she tells him to go tell him what she said. I'm just telling you, bro, what she told me to tell you. Fucking punk. All that he said, she said shit. Well, it really is she said, he said. She said the he said. I wouldn't even listen to he said. What makes you think as a man with testosterone, well, I'm a real, what makes you think I'm going to listen to and react and respond to what she said, he said, if I don't listen to what he said, he said? I don't listen to a fucking man.
I'm like, dude, I'm just telling you what I was told to tell you.
Shrugging his shoulders and shit. I don't know.
At times,
I don't know.
Kind of physical when he's drinking. I wasn't going to just sit there and let him hurt the woman I love. I saw him as a threat to that household and to that child, and I did what I thought I had to do to protect them. I shot him.
So, I'm done pausing. Y'all, I'm done pausing. As of now, I'm done. Let me say this. Are you polyamorous, little fat, pudgy, gobstopper, whopper looking? Are you polyamorous and Shane was not? He just had to drink that pain away? Huh? Just drink that shit away. That's what it was. That's what it was. Exactly. Because I'm sure Shane would say the same thing about him that he's saying about Shane.
Pure self-defense and protection for that household.
Despite Mike's apparent honesty, the police know he isn't telling the whole story.
Bullshit.
Although for now, they let him believe he's off the hook.
Right.
But before the officers can apply pressure, Mike introduces a new name. Someone supposedly even more dangerous than Shane.
Sean, who he was on the phone with,
Sean?
He had called her a bitch quite a few times. She had given the warning to Sean that if he came here, it wasn't going to end well. From what I understand, Sean is a very violent person. And Shane kind of said something to Sean, saying, he's like, you know what, Sean, go ahead and come down here. That then there posed a threat on the household because Sean wasn't going to come down here and just talk everything out. He would be armed, and he was going to come down here for a fight.
According to Mike, Sean was a friend of Shane's who was moments away from arriving at the house, armed and ready for a fight. But since Mike had spent 5 hours on the run after the shooting, it's possible Victoria instructed him to tell the police this story and perhaps even to claim self-defense.
Yeah.
However, Mike's self-defense argument was far weaker than he realized, and the detectives began pressing him on it.
Why did you immediately go to the gun rather than try to physically stop him? Because there's two of you and just one of him.
The light wasn't on, and like I said, it's really cluttered in that garage, so I would have ended up falling and stumbling.
Hindsight 2020, is there a way that you would have handled this differently?
Yes, if he hadn't been so stubborn.
Yeah, I mean, but rather with using the weapon.
And that's something I thought about throughout the night while I was driving, is that I probably could have handled that a lot differently, but like I said, he was already getting fairly aggressive with everyone else and pretty loud.
As the officer points out, with multiple men in the home, subduing Shane wasn't just possible, it was the right thing to do. By now, Mike and Victoria's relationship seemed increasingly strange, and the officer realized this was likely something they would want to push on. And he was right.
So has there been any, like, jealousy squabbles between you and Shane? I mean, have you, like, seen him with Victoria and became jealous?
We've had our moments where, you know, he wasn't really given a choice. Everything had came out that me and Victoria were together and had been together for quite some time and whatnot. She basically told him she was staying with me, and that was that. He was going to have to deal with it or, you know, end the relationship.
Just as the officer suspected, jealousy and rage explained Mike's actions far better than self-defense. With their primary suspect now in custody, devastating news arrived from the hospital.
Oh, shit.
Shane had passed away. As Mike prepared to be charged with manslaughter, Victoria believed her brilliant plan had succeeded and that she had outsmarted the police. But little did she know, her arrogance would eventually catch up with her. It's now 1 month after Shane's death, and Victoria is still living in his house, driving his car, and carrying on as if nothing had happened. She frequently visits Mike in jail and writes Facebook posts about how much she misses Shane. It seems that fateful night was behind her, and Victoria was free to live her dream life. But that was until something completely unexpected happened. On November 7th, the detectives received an anonymous tip to check Victoria's Snapchat account. While they weren't expecting much, after all, their primary suspect was already in custody, the investigation was about to be turned upside down. Unbeknownst to the police, Victoria had been planning Shane's murder for months over Snapchat with Mike. While Mike may have pulled the trigger, the messages made it clear that Victoria was the mastermind. With this new evidence showing that Victoria had conspired with Mike and encouraged Shane's murder, the detectives were ready to bring her in. Although Victoria remained arrogant, still convinced her plan was.
Oh my God, what's even worse is this fit.
Oh my God!
Oh my God. Cotton candy hair with a little, I can't even call it, it's a little dress, man. She wearing this bitch like a poncho or something, bro. And fucking cowboy boot. Oh, you know, I know she stank. Her hygiene is terrible. She stank. Well, everything about her stank, so yeah, she stank too. Oh, blessed art thou, man.
Flawless, the police now had enough proof to completely dismantle her.
So, I mean, were there ever times that you and Mike talked about Shane together and that you were both upset with him because of things he was...
Yeah.
What was that about?
Just the way that he was acting and his behaviors at hand, and that if it was going to continue on, that we were going to sit down and sit there and say no more alcohol allowed in the house at all.
Mike had multiple usernames on Snapchat. Do you remember Jaden23Banks?
That might be one of his.
You ever remember having a conversation with Mike about Shane when he was using that Jaden23Banks?
Yeah, you do.
Not off the top of my head.
Victoria's voice goes quiet, the question likely sending her mind racing through every conversation she had with Mike. With Victoria scrambling to collect herself, the detectives were about to confront her with every incriminating message they had. But little did they know, Victoria's arrogance would persist, still believing she could walk free without facing the consequences.
So, I want to show you this. And maybe I can jog your memory.
Show them Carfax.
This is those snaps between Devil Daddy and Rebel Princess.
Rebel Princess.
Between you and Mike.
Rebel.
Some days I
Just
wish you would
disgusting.
get in an accident or something. So,
I didn't have to deal with this crap.
but let's just read through these, Victoria.
Okay.
So, cut your wrist to get caught.
It was supposed to say too much of a risk. You don't have to get caught.
But you put the punctuation though. She put the punctuation though. God bless America and all of its inhabitants. Oh my God. Wait, no. It was supposed to say, touch like your wrist, like your, to bend your wrist or your dumbass will get caught. Yeah, bend your, like, stupid girl. Stupid girl.
Let's just read through these, Victoria. Okay. So, cut your wrist to get caught.
It was supposed to say too much of a risk. You don't have to get caught.
Nah, I'm gonna have to use some of that shit. Like not like that, of course, but I'm gonna have to use some of that. You know. No, I mean, no, I meant to say stuck my basketballs in your face so I can. I meant to use some of that shit then on the ring. On the ring. No. It was supposed to say, one more time.
Supposed to say too much of a risk. You don't have to get caught.
So then, Mike responds back to you. It can be done if done right. Woo! And it wouldn't be hard to do. And then you responded back to him saying, not without getting caught or guilty.
And that's where I'm sitting here trying to convince him, like, no, you're not doing this. One, you're going to get caught. Two, you're going to feel hella guilty about shit.
So then, again, Mike, to you, getting caught would be,
oh my gosh.
An issue.
Yes.
One doesn't carry
yes.
guilt.
This is...
Person has no hold on me. Mike reports back to you there's a lot of things that could be done to make it look like natural causes based off of his depression and all that's going through his head. I've done it with my dad before, not enough to kill him, but enough to get a point across and make a difference. And to the point, and if he dies, he can't defend himself.
Wow.
We can all say he's been acting hella.
I know, you real thirsty over there, girl. Real thirsty.
different. The right story by everyone can dismiss it all, and then you say, I'd rather it look.
Bro, this bitch got a rooster tattoo on her right arm.
Oh my God!
She got a, hey, can I get, I mean, we have a deal on tattoos today, so you can get 2 tattoos for $20. Oh, awesome. Can I get a 6x5 rooster tattoo? Fuck wrong with this girl.
An accident, that's the only way. I'm gonna keep house. You're sitting here and I only want one thing from you and one thing only. I want the truth.
You didn't even expect us to have those.
Needless to say, Victoria indeed wasn't expecting this. Corporal Cox has just revealed a conversation from 2 weeks before Shane's murder in which Victoria explicitly expresses her wish for his death. Her intent is clear as day.
No. What I meant was to taint your wrist, or like to keep your wrist there. You dumbass get caught.
I'd rather it look like an accident. It's the only way. Other messages, such as touch your wrist to get caught, reveal the meticulous planning that went into Shane's murder.
I'm about to piss myself. Again, need to hear it again.
It was supposed to say too much of a risk. You're don't ask me.
So then, my response.
Too much.
So cut your wrist to get caught.
It was supposed to say too much of a risk. You're don't ask to get caught.
So then, my response back to you, it can be done. And
oh my God!
Just wait. That relationship with Shane, it did feel like I was trapped. That night it just went way too far.
Shane gets shot and he falls down. Who helps him? Anybody try to stop his bleeding?
No, I can't handle blood, and he wouldn't let me touch him anyways.
Oh!
All he did was grunt and make weird
shot!
You can't explain that, Victoria. This is the time to tell the truth.
I am. This wasn't planned. This wasn't supposed to happen.
It wasn't
Except you're talking
planned. It
about
wasn't
when your
supposed to
husband was the
happen.
lover. We're making this right for Shane. Shane's the victim here.
And I understand that, but I didn't plan my husband's murder.
Yeah.
How often have you talked about killing someone?
Oh, Lord.
No, seriously.
Oh, Lord, I'm actually having a thought right now to kill you. But I'm not going to say that. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I'm done, pause. I'm
Have
done.
you had these conversations with people?
You're telling me that you're a perfect person and you've never done a single wrong thing in your life?
No.
I have
Or made a
never
wrong
talked
conversation?
about.
Okay, but you've never sat there and made a wrong retort.
Remember what I told you?
Retort. Retort these nuts.
You remember what you said back to me?
No.
And you actually said to me you were worried about losing your house. Your husband just died. I told you that. Do you think those things planted the seed in Mike?
And it might have. So planting the seed in there, possibly. I very well might have without even intending to do so. 90% of that, yes, was smart out remarks. Can I please go?
I'll tell you this right now, absolutely no. What I have for you is an arrest warrant signed by the 5th District Court Judge.
Seriously?
Seriously, you are being placed under arrest.
I did not kill my husband, and that will come up, and I will sit there and make sure of it. You guys are making a huge mistake.
Victoria finally admits to planting the idea of murdering Shane in Mike's head. Unbeknownst to her, Corporal Cox has masterfully coaxed her into confessing and sealing the fate of her secret lover. Months after the murder, Victoria was finally arrested and escorted to Beaver County Jail, the same facility where her lover was being held. Mike Miller pled down from murder to manslaughter and received a sentence of 8 years to life. Victoria Worth was convicted of criminal solicitation and conspiracy to commit aggravated murder and sentenced to 3 years to life in prison.
Bruh, she's so loyal. She got a fucking Confederate flag. She has a Confederate flag on her back. Why? Because she's putting the racist movement on her back. She's putting it on her back, y'all.
Prison.
God. Oh man. Oh my goodness.